Good morning. Got my notebook ready with today's quote. Thank you for being here. So, gather round, my good people. Imagine this. You wake up, your coffee machine decides it's had enough of you, your Wi-Fi gives you that 404 not found error. Your boss sends you a message with, can we chat later? Spoiler alert, it's never a good chat. Now in that moment you could throw your mug at the wall and spiral into a meltdown, or you could take a deep breath, look around at the chaos and go, well, Epictetus said I should chill and be really cool about this, right? That's right. Today we're diving into the world of that ancient wisdom, because who wouldn't want to live like a stoic while also making snarky comments about their Wi-Fi? Oh great, a little bit of rain. Before we continue, if you're feeling as stressed out as a cat in a room full of cucumbers, do me a favour, whilst I'm getting a little bit wet, smash that like button, subscribe. I think we're up to almost 80 people now. Thank you very much, guys. And ring that notification bell, because let's face it, you're probably here because life is throwing you curveballs. And if you don't hit that subscribe button, I'm sending you straight into the next existential crisis. You have been warned. Now, let's talk about that quote from that Stoic legend Epictetus. He said, "The task of a philosopher, we should bring our will into harmony with whatever happens, so that nothing happens against our will, and nothing that we wish for fails to happen." I'll try and decipher what he meant. I thought about it today. He's basically saying, stop fighting everything, mate. That's it. I mean, it's like swimming against the tide while the tide's wearing a leather jacket and giving you the side eye. Don't do it. The guy's basically suggesting we align ourselves with the flow of life. It's like being the Zen version of James Bond, calm, collected, and just a bit too cool for your own good. Let me paint you a picture, shall I? Picture this. You spent all day obsessing over a presentation you've got to do at work. You've written a speech, rehearsed, had a pep talk with yourself. You know, that one in the mirror. We've all been there. And you're feeling invincible. You're ready to go. You've got your PowerPoint. The slides are locked and loaded. And then, of course, the projector doesn't work. Cue that feeling. You're standing there like someone who just realised their trousers are on inside out. But here's the twist. That's life. It's messy and completely out of your control. And Epictetus, he'd probably just shrug, sip his tea and say, all right then, how do I adapt? It's all about adapting. You know that? You didn't want the projector to fail, but life decided otherwise. Do you let it ruin your day? Or just keep on going and look for a solution and find peace even in the chaos? Spoiler alert, the answer is the second one. So, let's break this down with some really cool affirmations. What's that, I hear you ask? It's just a way of asking yourself questions that'll reframe your thinking. Let's dive in. I've only got 6 of them. And choose the one which resonates best with you. Am I acting out of impulse or intention? Let's be real. Do you want to be the horror movie character who runs towards danger, or the smart one who survives? Number 2. Would my future self thank you for this decision? Or is this one of those texting your ex at 2 a.m. situations? Think about hitting that send button. You don't want to do it. Number 3. Am I the main character in the story, in my story? Or am I stuck in someone else's tragic montage set to Adele? hint. You're the main character. Don't let the rain is coming down now nicely. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Number 4. Am I accepting what's out of my control, or am I trying to change the weather? Irony, hey? Am I trying to change the weather in my favour? Because as we all know, trying to change the weather is only going to get you cold and wet. Case in point. Number 5. Am I ready to go with the flow, or am I constantly fighting against the tide like a flustered cat in the water? Trust me, both of you will end up drenched, but one will look a lot cooler doing it. Lastly, number 6. Am I living in the moment, or am I too busy planning my next 5 steps, only to trip on the current one? You know, like when you're trying to multitask and end up burning your toast, spilling the coffee, and missing a Zoom call all at once. In the end, Epictetus doesn't ask you to become some emotionless robot who doesn't care about anything, not even the rain. Nah, he was just saying, life's going to keep happening, like it or not. So you might as well stop wrestling with it and start working with it. You know, like trying to paddle through a river. You'll get wet, but if you go with the current, at least you won't drown. And if you don't embrace this mindset, I'm sure somewhere in the world a cat is trying to squeeze itself into a box that's way too small. We all know how that ends. A lot of frustrated meowing and zero personal growth. You're cool. So, here's a modernized version of that. What Epictetus might say today, if he was still alive, that is. He would say, stop stressing about stuff that's outside your control. It's not going to do you any good. And to be honest, anything you'll really achieve is premature wrinkles and a caffeine addiction. Breathe, drink a coffee, and deal with it when it gets here. Before you go, after I get soaking wet, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment about the last time you stressed over something ridiculous. We've all done it. And I'll catch you in the next one, where hopefully it won't be raining, you'll be a little less stressed and a lot more zen. And don't forget to check the description for more videos that'll give your mindset a serious upgrade. It's like your personal motivational Netflix, minus the drama, but with lots of all the good vibes. Trust me, you don't want to miss this, do you? And till the next time, I love you, and I do miss you. Take care.